Hey everybody, welcome to another MindsEye live stream. Let's see how our audio is doing here. Turn down some of this volume. And let's see, am I actually live? Because I did a PSVR 2 live stream last night. And on the PlayStation it said it was live, but it wasn't actually live. This one seems like it's actually live, which is good. This one seems like it's actually live. Okay. So we have a new update for MindsEye, update 6, which I haven't looked into the new modes yet, but I have been messing around with single player in the free roam sections and noticing some changes that are pretty interesting that I will talk about in just a second. But yeah, update 6, MindsEye keeps updating and improving, and it would be nice if they got some credit for updating and improving, but you know, it seems like nobody wants to give them any credit when they are due it. One second here as I get a little prep finished here. And just drop a like, drop a comment, any questions, anything you want to say, let me know. Chun chun chun. Let me see. What am I trying to do here? Bear with me just 1 minute. Okay. Let's do it. So yes, this is update 6. This is on PS5. So it my PC streaming setup is just, I've tried it a couple of times and I've just botched it up a lot. My PC would be quite low end, so it doesn't handle that well, and then you add OBS into it, it becomes a whole thing. Hi, is it better now? Is everything fixed? Sorry, that comment came up, but I'm not seeing it on my YouTube page. Let's see now. Our YouTube channel. Didn't quite get the full message there. 1 second. All messages. Oh yes, here we have it here. Hello, Best Videos Empire. Is it better now? Is everything fixed? Is it worth to buy? Well, that is a question. You can see in the stream, in my opinion, it's definitely worth to buy on PC. But yes, I think it has improved. They've been constantly adding stuff like new missions. They've been updating the build tool, which is on PC only. That's why I say if you're getting it on PC, I would say it's definitely worth it. And I believe there now is a demo you can play, but I think it might just be PC. You can actually play a free demo of the game, which definitely seems like a great place to start. But what exactly would you be looking for in a game like this? Best videos? Is there anything that stopped you before from getting it? I'm just going to mute the dialogue because sometimes there's a lot of dialogue. But yes, they have removed free roam, the official free roam mode. This is in single player free roam, but they are actually putting free roam back into the game, and it's going to be a lot better. They will hopefully allow you to steal any car, and they will hopefully allow you to pick your character and maybe change in time of day. A lot of MindsEye at the moment, unless you're on PC, essentially it's one part of the day and it doesn't really change. I have PS5 and I'm interested in the story. The story's pretty good. It's a lot of driving missions. It's a lot of shooting. Like a lot of driving from one part of the map to the other. There's a lot of shooting segments where you're shooting lots of enemies or robots. There's not a lot of stealth. There's one big stealth mission in the prison, but it's mostly shooting, using your drone, driving around. But yes, PS5 is. I'll try one of the new modes. Now it's finding which is the new mode is going to be the thing here. Because sometimes it's okay. This is Fractured Echo, Survival, Road to Hell. We'll try this Road to Hell one. So yeah, every month they're updating the game. So they're adding new. They call them arcs or little mini missions levels to the game. So and they are improving things. Like there was a complaint from me and a lot of people. Road to Hell is great. Oh hey there, Ro, how you doing? Oh, we got Luigi in here. So yeah, they've added a thing that people mightn't care about, but I think is really cool, that the NPCs now have actually facial animations, which seems like something that you would have expected to be in the game, but it wasn't. So previously, if you aimed a gun at a NPC in the street, they would run away scared, but their face would be completely blank. Whereas now their lips move and they have some dialogue and they run. It's pretty cool. So anyway, this is one of the new modes that they added today. A geostorm has descended on Red Rock. Can you evade the carnage and make your escape? Probably not, but we will try it. But thanks everybody for joining. It's been a while since I streamed MindsEye. What the hell? Let's see how this goes. It's hard to beat the rain, visually anyway. Whoa. Oh, crap. Okay, let's restart that. So we don't have much traffic, which is good at the moment anyway. Except for the traffic that's exploding. Oh. Damn, forgot about that quick turn. If you see me stream before, you'll know that I definitely am not good at chatting and streaming and concentrating. So, expect lots of crashes. Lurking, but I'm about to catch up. I'm about to catch up soon. Oh, cool. Well, thanks for joining, Luigi. This is Road to Hell. This is one of the new missions that they've added. Free new mission. Whoops. Story mode. They've had changes over the past while of like you can skip cutscenes, which is not a big thing, but it's pretty cool for replay value that you don't have to sit through long cutscenes that you've already seen. But they have lots of shooting missions as well. On PC, there's a lot of user-generated missions as well, and you can create your own missions if that's something you're interested in, but that's only Steam only. They hope to bring that to console soon. But apparently there is a free demo version of the game that's now available, but I don't know if that's available on consoles though. But that's pretty cool. Whoop. But yeah, driving's probably the best part of the game. Like, I don't think that many people can criticize the driving mechanics. Visually, the city looks really cool. You know, that's a genre of game that I really like, has been able to just travel around and explore big cities. And hopefully the free roam mode that they will add will make that even more interesting, and you know, being able to commandeer cars is something that's been often argued, and we will see if they will give in and allow us to have that, or if they will hold tight and say no, we ain't doing it. It will be interesting. But this is a late November update. Will they update before Christmas? Hopefully. Will it be a big update? It's hard to say. It's hard to say how far off their big things are. Like multiplayer is supposed to be a thing coming. Console users being able to create their own levels and play other people's levels is supposed to be coming. But at the moment, the updates have been quite nothing major. Lots of missions like this. Some really cool, other ones less memorable. That one's pretty cool. Right, what other new ones did they add in? Probably should have, let's see. This is definitely a new one. Fractured Echo. A DIY portal has flung you into a strange dimension. Can you survive the chaos coming? Okay, we will see. We will find out. See how well we can do with this. Ooh, trippy. What the hell is this? Oh, what in the hell is happening here? I'm trying to catch my bearings of where the hell I am in this. So this is like a survival type thing, is it? Can I fall off the edge? Yep. Yes, I can fall off the edge. Okay. Restart. Sorry. So, can you survive the chaos coming? Okay. So this is certainly something a little bit out there. But this is the kind of stuff that you'd be able to create with the build mode. But that's only on PC at the moment. This reminds me of something, but I can't pinpoint exactly what this reminds me of. I think what I'm getting is a little bit of Evil Within. If you've played Evil Within 2, this definitely visually is up there. What the hell? No. Got him. I'm trying to figure out where all these guys shooting are coming from. Oh, they're there. What the hell? Okay, this is pretty freaky. These guys are flying from every corner. Did my health regen? Not sure if it is. Oh, it is. That's okay. Okay, there they are. There's a lot going on. Oh, did I run out of weapons? Okay, now what do I do? Guess we gotta pick up other people's weapons. Oh, we can pick up weapons here. Yikes. Oh boy. Okay, we need to get into cover. No. Okay, that escalated pretty quickly. Okay, let's give that another go. So we do run out of bullets with this. We can probably pick up this. The weapons don't spawn straight away. We should probably try to conserve our bullets as best we can. I thought the pistol would be unlimited, but apparently not. That guy took a while to go down. Here's a weapon. Got him. What happens up here? I take it. I thought that I might be able to move that or something. Oh. Down you go. Being able to fall off the edge makes everything a lot tougher. These guys been a pain in the ass. Down you go. Survive as long as you can. Look at this. These flying guys are... They were a pain in the ass. Trying to pinpoint where everybody is tough. Yikes. Gotta stay in cover here. We're still getting shot. Need some more health. Definitely need to hide behind cover because when the waves come, it's pretty overwhelming. Okay, we're in wave 5. Oh no, they're putting robots in. I was about to say, how does this get worse? Guess we've figured out how it gets worse. Dear God. Okay, staying in the one place may not be a good idea. Dear God. This is not going well. Oh, nice. Okay. Just trying to remember how to... Oh, damn it. Okay, we are pretty low on bullets. Okay, this is not going very well. We probably need to pick up more weapons at this point. Get the cover then. Yikes. That escalated pretty quickly. What the hell? Oh. This guy. Yeah, you can roll. I actually added the roll last update. It's pretty handy. I should probably be using that. Double tap X. I do not do too well in these wave things. And this one, they're coming from everywhere. Okay, I probably should get back into cover. Run. Oh. Damn it. Okay, this is definitely not going very well. Dear God, this is... Oh, look at this guy. Oh. Whoa. Where the hell did that come from? Is that like a bus? No. Okay, so they're actually destroying the actual map as well. That's pretty interesting. So are they gonna like destroy where I'm standing as well? Look at these guys, like there's an army of them over there. Oh crap. Okay, there's really nowhere to go at this point. Need to get me some health at this point. Okay. Literally nowhere to go at this point. I need some more health. That's some of those guys gone. Yeah. We are in big trouble. Jesus, okay, they just destroyed where we were standing. I did sense that we're gonna try and do that on me. Oh, I'm second in the world. Behind Tarpan. That's pretty cool. That's pretty tough though. Okay, that was pretty interesting. So we tried 2 of them. What other ones do we have to try here? Let me double check. What else is new? Because I do get mixed up on which is which here. Hunter Killer. I believe that might be new, but I'm not sure. Let's see here. What is new? Let me see. So we have Road to Hell, which we tried. Hunter Killer is new. Fractured Echo is the one we just did, isn't it? Yeah. So we need to try Hunter Killer and Short Circuiting. Short Circuiting. We've seen that as well here somewhere. Where is that? This is short. So this is Red Rock's robots have gone rogue. Turn the city. There's a war zone. Perfect time for a race. Okay. So we need to get quicker than 4 minutes to get in the top 5 on PlayStation. Can we do that? Let's find out. Now I think so. We've 4 new modes. We have Road to Hell. We have Fractured Echo, and this is Short Circuiting. Oh, is this a ramp? Thought that was a wall first. I was like, what? So it has turned into a war zone. The robots have taken over the world. So has anybody else tried this out yet? Anybody else tried out any of the new modes? And is anybody contemplating buying the game that maybe they weren't sure before this? Oh, man, that wasn't a good idea. Driving through them. Yikes. No. Oh, we gotta do 3 laps and we're already 1 minute and 20 and that doesn't bode too well. This lap 1, is it? Oh yeah, we're in. Whoa, second lap now. Pretty cool that these are free missions that they're adding. Certainly be nice to see some more story-driven missions. If you're on PC, I've made some single-player kind of action missions with a little bit of story in there. So it'd be nice to see Barb add some of their own. But who knows what they got planned. Free roam has been planned. Multiplayer is apparently being planned. They're definitely trying to get the game in a better state and win people over that maybe were put off by the launch state and by the bad reviews. And certainly those bad reviews, a lot of it was fair. Some of it, I wouldn't say all of it was fair, but some of it was fair. Certainly the game at the moment is at quite a low price. If you're going to check it out, if you're going to give it a chance, it's probably the time to give it a chance. I always think though, if you watch enough gameplay of a game and you see it, how it's performing visually and performance-wise, you can kind of know if it's worth your while or if it's going to be something that you'll enjoy. No, like blindly buying something is never a good idea. So we will definitely make it into the top 5, but we need to be a little bit better. To 336 is the top one. So what do we got? 347. Can we do better than that? Let's try. That one's not too hard. So let's... Not too hard for me in a way. So yeah, this is the Thanksgiving update, or slightly past Thanksgiving update. Will there be a big Christmas update, or will it be a little bit more of a few small additions? I think the big thing people are hoping for is multiplayer, build mode on consoles, free roam. Those are the kind of things that I think would get people more excited. You can definitely see, even on my live streams, people are intrigued and kind of wondering if the game is gotten better and is it worth buying. It's hard to say. Like, everybody has different expectations. I think if you go in with lowered expectations, you may end up enjoying the game. Hey there, Nutri. Oh, you're on vacation. Oh, cool. Anywhere nice? Hope you're having a good time anyway. You'll have to catch up on all your MindsEye new modes whenever you get back. Doesn't seem like they've added that much on build mode just yet. Well, I was looking through the patch notes. I didn't notice anything that was super... oh, just visiting family. Oh, that's cool. Well, hope you all have a good time. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't think they've added that much new to build mode. They've a couple of little small things, but I don't think they've added anything major. Um, still hoping for some monsters or interesting characters, like even like a spy character if you want to do James Bond, or an alien character if you want to do some like alien invasion type thing. Let me read the comments here. Yeah, you're looking for the environmental stuff. Yeah, that kind of stuff. See, I think everybody has their own kind of interests and stuff that would really get them excited. For me, it's mainly character models and like if they add horror characters, that means I can do some kind of horror themed arcs. If they add some monsters or animals or zombies, I can do some maybe Walking Dead type stuff. Just opens up the options, whereas the moment our character selects are kind of quite limited to story characters and some kind of rather... Actually, we don't even have control over a lot of the NPCs that are in the game. Like even the characters they have in the game, we can't actually control all of them. I could be wrong in that. Oh, second. That's pretty cool. Let's try that again, because okay, I know this is only PlayStation leaderboard. We probably haven't. A lot of people haven't tried it yet, but I don't think I've ranked that high on any leaderboard, to be honest. So yeah, environmental stuff. Yeah, the ability to be able to create the kind of worlds and the kind of places that you want. Like my last arc there, I used a lot of the pre-made interiors that fitted kind of with what I wanted, but I wouldn't be a great environmental builder of sorts. But it does seem like something that yourself, Nutri, and others have been able to create some really cool things. And I think it's a game that the more options it gives to all different types of people with different talents and interests, the more cool stuff that can be made. So they're probably trying to help out the kind of logic side of it, and they seem to, I would say, have that pretty much all that you can think of you can do logically, but they definitely need to give us more themed kind of environments, characters, maybe weather, lighting, that kind of stuff. Maybe fog for like a Silent Hill type moody, vibey thing would be cool. Damn. Like I was thinking of doing an alien invasion type arc story thing, but we don't really have anything to make aliens out of. I mean, I always hate those alien movies where the aliens are just humans. That just always seems kind of boring and unimaginative to me, where the aliens they look like us. It's kind of lame, I think. Even give us the... Oh no, that didn't end well. Well, I will leave your stream up, but gotta go now. Oh, that's cool. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, or rest of your weekend, and you may listen to more of my ramblings about everything MindsEye. It would be nice to see more people give the game a chance. It's one of those things when people ask, should they buy it? You're hesitant because you have heard lots of stories of people not being happy with launch game, and I guess most of even the people that do play the game would admit that they had issues with it at launch. Maybe some had more than others. But I think the people that have stuck with it and are the most interested in it are people that see the potential of it and kind of like a lot of stuff that they like, a lot of sections that are strong, whether it be the driving, the build tool, you know, the world itself, the city. Whereas I think the people that give up in the game, and I'm not suggesting that they were wrong to giving up in it, but there was just too much stuff that they didn't like, that it just, you know, there is people that if one or two major things aren't great, they just can't keep with the game, and that's fair enough. Like, I mean, I've disliked a lot of games that other people rave about, like stuff like Alan Wake 2. Wasn't a big fan. Just thought it kind of just didn't live up to the hype. Thought it kind of got a little bit boring. Obviously visually, and you know, it looked great, and the effort that the people put in, you could see they were clearly trying to make something really unique and interesting, but I just couldn't buy into it. Last of Us 2 I wasn't a fan of. You definitely don't want me to get into that again. If you follow my channel, I wasn't a fan of where they took the story, and but yeah, but definitely even something like Alan Wake 2 and Last of Us 2, I can see why people would like it. Like, they are visually great games. They play really well. But it is true, if there's one or two things that just are off-putting for people, it can kill a game. And with MindsEye, I don't think the story was ever ultra captivating. You know, there is people I think that did enjoy the story, but I think had the story and characters been more captivating or interesting or memorable, maybe it would have made up for a couple of bigger issues like the performance, the glitches. You know, there's a lot of games that are a bit wonky in parts, but if there's other parts that are strong enough to you know, carry it over the line, it can be enough. I don't think we're going to get first on this one. Yeah, we're still second. Hey there, Jerry Mouse. Like, maybe a little bit more flushed out, like characters a little bit more flushed. Is nice now. Enemies AI. We can check out the enemy AI. They have been improving the enemy AI. I know that for sure. Welcome to the stream, Sangwat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Enemy AI. Can we test that? Guess we can. Let me see here. So the enemy AI was something I wasn't impressed with. Because if you're having an action game, I mean, you don't want the enemy AI to be too smart and, you know, overly tough. Damn it. But you want them to be at least competent. Okay, what mission would we try to that I like? This is go to the solar farm. The solar farm, I think that's might be robot. We want the human. The human AI. Yeah, this one's a pretty good one. Yeah, the enemy AI, they used to get stuck in parts of them they'd stand at a wall and they would they wouldn't they'd be shooting the wall, or they'd start glitching behind cover. Now NPCs have been updated. You'll see now if you aim a gun, CPR mission. Oh, the CPR mission was terrible. Yeah, I don't think anybody liked that mission. That guy's vaping. So we see here, if we aim the gun at this guy, he will move his lips. The game is on store at 20. Yeah, this is. Well, I'll show you the anime AI. Are you going to be buying it on console or PC? So we see now the NPC. You may not have seen that, but their mouths open and they have some facial reactions, which wasn't in the game at launch. At launch, they reacted to you, but they didn't open their mouth. They just had their eyes and mouth open the whole. Their mouth closed. Mouth was closed, eyes open the whole time, and they were just kind of like a. Now I've muted the character voices, if you're wondering, because when you're streaming and these characters are talking the whole way. So you're on console. Consoles still don't have build mode. Now you may not be that interested in build mode, but consoles still don't have build mode, or you can't play user-generated levels yet. So that's something to know, and that is coming. Free mode has been removed temporarily because they're going to update that and make it much better. If you remember, the original free mode was not very good at all. But $29.99 is a very good price, I think. Especially because they are updating. They added a roll feature for combat. There's no melee yet. I'll definitely going to buy this, but I'll wait a little longer. Hey there, Lord. It's just, I mean, like, I'm somebody that plays the game a lot. That the game's often referred to as being having a lower player base. So I suppose you would have to ask the question, why do people that are playing it play it? For me, I like the city. I like being able to drive around it. Now the not being able to steal cars is a thing that I would tell to everybody, because that really pissed me off, that you can only drive the car that you start the mission with, or maybe one or two others that are around the gate levels, that you can't just commandeer any car. Now there is speculation that will be coming to free roam, maybe not single player, but in free roam that will come, which would be a massive boost. Now it's something that probably should have been in there at launch, but sorry, I'm missing my turns here. Where is this trying to take me? I'm talking and driving doesn't end well. But yeah, I like the driving. I think it's the driving and the visuals of the city is strong. Enemy AI, I think, has improved. I'll show it now in this mission that's coming up. They're a lot smarter. They hide for cover. They don't just stand. They don't just run. They used to at launch when you were fighting some enemies. They just run past you, running for cover, and you'd just be shooting them, and they'd be like just standing out in the open, sometimes not even reacting to you as if they didn't see you. It's like, that stuff's definitely improved. Now I think there may have been some improvements on this update as well. Can I skip to... Oh, I can't skip the destination. Sorry, I should have done that earlier. So they've added a skip destination and skip cutscenes, which small but very welcome things. Um, I'll let you if you're worried about the enemy AI, you have a look at this mission here and see what you think of it. I think it has improved. But if you let me know your concerns about the game, is there anything that put you off buying it before? Enemy AI, I would say, was a legitimate worry. But I think it has improved, definitely. Performance has improved. Don't notice that many glitches anymore. And whilst I played this mission, trying to remember where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Should know where this is. Drawing a blank here at the moment. Oh, there it is down there. But yeah, I would say give it a chance, and hopefully pretty soon we will get some big updates like free roam multiplayer and build mode on consoles. So I'll turn up the dialogue a little bit. Let's see how these enemies stack up in update 6. Oh, we got a lot of enemies. Excuse my terrible shooting. We have a roll feature as well. Whoop. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Jerry Mouse. I'm hoping they have blind fire. Blind fire. Thanks for subscribing. I don't think they have blind fire. Let me see. No, they don't have blind fire. So if I'm pressing the shoot button now, it won't. You have to actually aim, and then it shoots. So they don't have blind fire. But that is something that they might add. Like the roll feature was added last time, which is a pretty cool thing, especially when you're trying to get away from a lot of people shooting. People really are requesting for a melee punch or kick type feature. Oh, what the hell? Just drove me straight over. Damn. Yeah, It's possible. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it. I haven't heard anybody talk about it being. It's just one of those things that people have brought up, blind fire and melee. Will it actually happen? Hard to know. Would be cool. Definitely would be cool. Now you can shoot just like that there. You don't have to aim the whole time. But you can't, yeah, blind fire from cover. I don't think you can. No, you can't. So the driving was strong at launch. The shooting was. I always thought the shooting was okay. Damn it! But it was the enemy AI that was a bit wonky. Now this enemy AI isn't anything super amazing, but they're a lot better than they were before. Any difference to gore? You're downloading now. Oh, that's cool. Jerry and Mouse, you should definitely join the Discord if you're on Discord. A lot of cool people on there. I'd be on there, and people be talking, and we'd be chatting. We get some updates, maybe some information that you might find online. So if you're interested, join the MindsEye Discord. Gore, yeah, they have. Gore has. Not noticing any gore here, but they had. Okay, yeah, there was a bit of gore. That wasn't in launch. So they have gore. Definitely was added. It's not like super bloody, but it's definitely the gore on the ground was an addition, I believe. I think that was last update that was added. Let's see here, just trying to keep up with these comments. The AI during shooting doesn't convince me. I still didn't buy it. It got good discount on PS5 right now. Yeah, you should definitely join it. Yeah, the AI. Now these are I would say lower end enemies. I have found certain missions, enemies slightly. I could be like my mind on my take on enemy AI is that it was in a really bad state at one point, and it has improved. Now whether it's improved enough that's difficulty setting. Yeah, that's another question. Now, what am I on? That's actually a very good question. Yeah, see, I'm on easy. Okay, so that could be making it a big difference. So yeah, that's definitely a fair point. This was easy that I was on, so certainly. I probably should have showed you on a higher difficulty, but I do know, I can't say for certain that the enemy AI is less glitchy. It's less. It's just more improved. It's just more finished off. Now, whether it's to your standard, and whether it's to your liking, that's a different thing now, because it's like driving and shooting mechanics. I think the driving's amazing. Some people not happy with it. The shooting, I think's fine. Other people thinks it's kind of simple and not impressive. So my best bet for people is just watch lots of gameplay videos, more updated gameplay videos maybe, and make your mind up from there. Like, I think visually the game's really strong. I think the map's really cool. And certainly there isn't any other games like it at the moment. Like we're all waiting for GTA 6, and while this isn't GTA 6 level of, you know, graphics and maybe exploration, it is one of the only recent big city kind of free roam type games. So take that for if you want something to scratch that itch in a free roam game, this may be it. This is probably my favorite mission, that the shootout, this chase, then we get another shootout, and we get another on rails shootout as well. Hey there, gamer dude. Is MindsEye amazing? There are parts of MindsEye that I think are amazing. I think, as I've talked before on PC, the build mode's pretty amazing. The driving's pretty amazing. Now, other parts of the game are flawed. I think flawed would be the word of the day with MindsEye. Some people just call it crap and say it's worthless. That I think is kind of unfair. You know, because, you know, there's definitely flawed sections. As you said, the enemy AI at launch was certainly flawed. Any gore improvements like they stated? I think the gore update was, oh yikes, was last update. Now what that was, we seen a little bit of there in the last shootout. I'll see if there's any. We can see it here now, this next part. When you shoot them, there is a bit of blood, and then there's a bit of blood on the ground. There will be some puddles of blood when you kill an enemy on the ground. Now, there's no dismemberment or anything like that. Let's see now. Well, this is a shooting mission here, I think. So yeah, they did improve the gore a bit, but it's not super violent. I'm trying to think, what's the goriest third-person shooter game out there? I'm not really sure. We will see, not this part, but the next part when they get into the car again, we will see how the performance is improved, or hasn't for that, because the performance in this, not this part, the following bit, was really choppy and bad on launch. But they are certainly updating the game. You know, the game a lot of crap for the state it launched in. But they definitely have they've been updating every month. Actually, there's one or two. I think there was one definitely stealth update as well. That wasn't even planned or wasn't even signposted. That's pretty cool. Okay, can we see the gore here? Where is these guys? Oh, go up this guy. So, okay, we can't really see much gore there on that floor. So we have a little bit of blood scattering on the ground. That's an update of sorts. And we have some gore on Jacob. I don't know if that was in the game at launch. You killed the woman that helps you? Killed the woman that helps me? Are you sure about that? The woman that helps me should be inside the house still. Maybe somebody that looked like her, I'm not sure. Let's go over. You're talking about the people over here I shot? Well, that ain't her. Okay. So in terms of gore, yeah, they're a little bit of a gore update, but nothing. We're not going Saw or Hostile levels of gore here. And here we go. Okay, we'll skip past that. This is the part now where there was a lot of performance issues. Let's read these comments. Even the actor for Jacob ripped the game a new one. He was a little bit negative on it, yeah. Yeah, he was front and center of the game, and he was front and center of Mafia. Was it Mafia 3? Which was badly received as well. So he's probably pretty disappointed that both games he was in launched badly. I think people have come around to Mafia 3 a bit as well. So yeah, this is performing quite well compared to launch. At launch, it really didn't. Performance was really choppy in this mission at launch. Did we run out of weapons? No, I don't think we did. Or bullets, I mean. So I have turned down the dialogue as well because they do talk a lot in this game. Ooh. With time, people technically start coming around to Mafia 3 a bit more, yeah. Yeah, Mafia 3, I think, had a lot of the same issues MindsEye had, which was glitches, performance issues. And that stuff's just mainly down to a game launching before it should have launched. And, you know, it's never a good idea to rush out a game. Yeah, the shooting can be really cool. Hopefully someday you'll be able to play some of my... I created a few levels on the PC version of the game that people can play, but at the moment console users can't play user-generated levels, but that is coming, so hopefully you'll be able to play some of my levels soon. I made like a Punisher type level where you go after the people that killed your killed your wife, and it's like a kind of free roam Punisher type action stealth thing. Hey there, Ricky. What do you think about the game after this update? I've been just trying out some of the new modes, which I'll show you one of the last modes there in a minute. But yeah, the new update is it's improved the NPC facial animations, or it's actually added facial animations because the NPCs around the city didn't have any before. But this update is primarily the biggest thing has been the new modes they've added, which was a couple of races. There's a what you call it, one of those wave type modes where you have to survive the waves. I'm not sure what the last one is. I think I've tried 3 of them. But yeah, each update has definitely improved it. Now, as I said, for console users, they're still lacking content because they can't play. They can't use the build mode. They can't play user-generated levels. So the big improvements are allowing console users to access that stuff. The free roam mode is supposed to be coming soon as well, which will hopefully allow us to steal and access all the cars in the city. At the moment, if you see here, if you get out of the car, you can't access these cars. Now on PC you can access all the cars because you can just add in a car to a city and drive around whatever you want. But on console you can't access the cars that are around the city, which is long been a disappointing feature of the game, because it's my mindset on this was that if you weren't going to be able to access all these vehicles, you probably should have locked the player into the vehicle in the driving parts, you know, like in Need for Speed or Gran Turismo or something like that. Because if you lock the car, or set drive for San Francisco, things like that, if you lock the player in, then they can't complain about not being able to access vehicles. Now I think the reaction was that the character in this game just wouldn't steal vehicles. But I never really liked that explanation, because, like, in fairness, if you build this big map here, this big city, and then you don't let people actually explore it or access it, it just seems kind of a waste. Now the other side of it is, how do you make if there's going to be a free roam section, what else are you going to be able to let people do in this city? Like, I don't think at any point we're going to be able to just go into any. We're not going to be able to go into any shop or store that we want. Now that is something that people are wondering if GTA 6 will allow you to do, which is to go into buildings to access all the places that you're seeing. Like, imagine if you were able to just bust through the window of that house there and see what's in there. I do not know if that is going to be a GTA 6 feature. Certainly MindsEye could and probably will add more interiors down the line, but who knows. I hope you can play as Jacob in free roam. Yeah, that's a player select thing would be really cool for free roam. That definitely would be something that people would enjoy. Day and night cycle would be another cool thing. Maybe save vehicles to a garage, that type of thing. All these things that you kind of we would have. They should add a 60 frame per second mode on consoles. Yeah, that's definitely another thing that people have been requesting, is better performance. Performance is definitely better. You know, there's not as much drops in frames, and you know, in these, like a part like this where there's a lot of stuff on the screen, a lot of moving things, it performs pretty well. But 60 frames would be really cool. They have added some little interiors. Now I don't know if these were how I don't know how new they are. Let me see, can I find some? There's a strange part here. Is this the part here where I don't know if they've removed it? Let me see if I can... There was a time here where you could steal another car here. But I think they may have removed... There was a part here where if you came along here, somebody would... a valet would... or a woman would get out of a car, and then you would be able to steal that car. But I think they may have removed it. Or is this the part here? Let's find out. I'm not sure if this is the part. Now if this guy gets out of here, we may be able to get in. No, he's just driving through, I think. No, he ain't stopping there. I think they may have removed that. What happened is the vehicle would park here. The person would get out, and then you could jump in, but then the game would despawn the car shortly after, which is quite a bizarre thing to happen. But so yeah, we definitely need to have more vehicles in the map, and if they do that, then it is a big step and a big move into making a pretty cool open world Las Vegas type futuristic map. Because look at this map, it is pretty damn impressive looking. And there's clearly a lot of time and effort put in to the creation of the map. And I'm trying to find where this location is. It's the big pyramid place. Like, there is some pretty cool places to explore. Like a lot of detail and care was put into a lot of these parts of the game. You know, like these environments are really cool. Like that, it's, you know, people blame the game for a lot of shortcuts were taken, but a lot of care was put into by a lot of people as well. Another thing they could add is an in-game map. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that a lot of the list of things that people have been asking for in-game map is definitely needed. I actually, if you look at my YouTube channel, if you look at my what's it called? Lawless City, that's the new level I made for MindsEye. I actually created a kind of a makeshift map of the in-game map. So essentially what it is, when you press on PC, if you press the P key, I've put a camera up in the sky looking down at the city, and it shows you where you are on the map. Now it's pretty crude and it's pretty simplistic, but it's better than nothing. And certainly at the moment, the main game does not have anything like that. So that's a must. That's something that they definitely should have had in the game. So where is this pyramid place I'm trying to find? Probably should get back to the car. Be able to explore a little bit easier on that with the vehicle. So yeah, they did add the roll feature, which seems like a small thing, but it was quite a surprising thing for them to add just out of nowhere. A melee, being able to punch and kick enemies would be really cool as well. Okay, where did I leave the car now? This is another thing when you have only the one vehicle in the game, is if you get lost, if you lose it, sometimes it's not that easy to find it again. I think it's showing up in the map here. I think that's where it's directed me to. What the hell? Getting stuck in there. Okay, maybe we're going completely away from where we're supposed to be going. Okay, I don't think this is where the... Yeah, that's the part that not getting into other cars is... Oh. Like, not even parked cars, like whatever cars on the street, they could maybe make a case for that. But to not be able to drive the parked vehicles that could be easily opened up, that just seems weird. And this is this shows what the issue with not allowing you to easily access vehicles is if you lose the vehicle, then you're kind of in a little bit of bother. You're gonna walk the whole way to access where you were before. Okay. Anyway, let's try one of the other modes they added today, which was... what was it called now? So there is a demo up of the... If I haven't said this before, there is a demo of the game available. Now, I don't know if it's available on consoles. I know it's available on Steam, I think. But I'm not sure if it's available on console. I think this...
I repeat, Red Rock has fallen. Robots have taken the city. All humans are being captured and killed. Calling all survivors. Join the fight or die.
So this is a new mode they've added today. Well, okay, so I'm not driving, I'm shooting. So I take it I gotta kill as many as I can. Okay. That's pretty cool. This is something different. Okay, sure. I should be shooting the robots, not the humans in the vehicles. Let's hope that they don't. Let's hope that we don't run out of bullets with this thing. Oh, the drones. I really don't like the drones. Okay, he should definitely get out of here with the vehicle. Dude's just parking in front of all the robots. So these kind of levels here are the sort of stuff that you can create yourself in the build mode on PC. So that kind of, it's up to your own imagination and the sort of stuff that you would like to create. Hit those robots, they're bloody tough to take down. Oh. Didn't check what the actual leaderboard score for this is. We got second to one of the new modes. Oh, that's humans up there. This is very Terminator-like. Where are we looking at? Oh, this guy. Down he goes. Where now? We got to near 11K. No, more drones. They move so quickly. It's the drones in the sky move so quickly. Oh, damn it, I think I shot a human. My bad. Robots incoming. They're already here. They're everywhere. Can we check the high score here? No, I don't think we can. I think it may have showed us at the start. So, oh no, I think I was shooting the wrong thing. We need some health in here, pronto. Bloody drones. What is that writing saying? I can't see with the stream thing. Maintain defensive fire. Okay. I don't know which is the toughest robots. What the hell? Oh, that's humans. Okay. Not more drones. No. Seriously bad aiming on my part. Need some health. Here they come, more of them. Thanks for taking down the drone. Oh, we can shoot the health, okay. That I didn't. I thought we had to be driving through it or something like that. Where are we supposed? Oh, here, there. Oh, here comes the lads. Damn it, I can't even see where where these dudes are. No. Now we are definitely cooked at this point. Yeah. Okay, they're definitely trying to kill us off here. Whoops. Okay, was I supposed to be able to get out of that area? Scored 25,000. Where does that put us on the leaderboard? That puts us second. Oh, okay. Interesting. That was... Until that last part, it was actually decent enough fun. Then they just over threw us with just loads of way too many people. Clean up on aisle 3. There's one I liked. Downtown going haywire. Maybe this one? I'll give it a try. And there's definitely one of these that I think. This is from the last update, I believe. Silva, Sharpshooter, Seb, Race Girl, Preacher, Mercenary Assassin, Mercenary, Lamery, Jacob. Lots of Jacob. Okay, Mr. Conti, Bert. I think we're gonna be Seb. This game feels like a demo of Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5. Not really fun, just something to play and look at. It's definitely... There's parts of it that I would maybe agree that on. I do think there is a lot of fun to be had with it in places. But yeah, some issues definitely still need to be... Damn it. This is about precision, so you have to try and kill the enemies as quick as possible with good aim. So, that was a bad start with the good aim side of things. Oh, did he just duck at the wrong point? Damn it. So shoot less, but more accuracy is the... No. Bloody hell. He's just drive over his own guy. No. We gotta move. Oh no, no. I'm trying to get the back niner mission. What mission is that again? No. Reloading at the wrong time. Come on, come out of cover. These combos are a pain in the ass to keep up with. No. No! Why is he getting stuck there? Look at this guy. Bloody hell. I'm losing the combos. Well, that ain't gonna be a good enough for high score, I don't think. The accuracy was not good. Damn, definitely not a good score. Where you play as a back niner. Oh. Not sure which mode that would be. Clean up and what's this one about? Oh, well, is this the one? Maybe clean up on aisle 3. You're a member of the back niners who just carried out a heist, but someone sounded alarm, and the police have come. You're forced to fight your way to freedom. Maybe that's the one. Not really sure. We will do one more mode and then we will call it a stream. Maybe do another stream at the weekend, we'll see. Cruise controls. We'll try this one maybe. See how this one goes. So apparently they've improved the flying vehicles as well. Their handling and stuff in this new update. I'm not 100% sure for certain, but I think that's what they've said. Oh. No. Oh, we'll have to restart that. So what is it? 323 was our best one? 323. So we have to at least better that. Getting the accuracy in these things is always a pain. Where am I supposed? This is where I think I got lost before. No. Damn it. Yeah. Oh, that's the one you're looking for? That's good. Don't know why I got lost there. Whatever my bearings were, whatever way it was facing, I could not see where that next checkpoint was. It looks like we're going to struggle to beat even our own best time here of 3:23. We were going decently before I just got lost in that checkpoint turn. Well, it would be pretty cool when they add multiplayer stuff like this. Obviously, there wouldn't be a lot of space for 10 or 12 people racing like this, but you know what I mean. That's these kind of street races and air races. Don't. Oh, no, that screwed us over. Went the wrong way around, I think. Can we beat 3:23? I don't think so. No, we are probably going to be a little bit short to beat 3:23. Oh no, actually we will. Oh, we beat our own time. But we are still way, way, way down the list. Way, way, way down the list. Okay, one more driving mission. We'll try that new one again that we did okay in earlier, which was... Is it short circuiting? Oh yeah, we're second. So we need to get top. We need to get 3:20, 3:33, or sorry, 3:36. So let's see if we can get that. 3:36. Let's see if we can get that top spot for once. We are locking in here, trying to get this gold time of 3:36 or better. Can we do it? That is the question. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to restart that one. Notice they cut some of the audio in the story, like when you're driving. Interesting. So you think they've cut some of the dialogue out? It's possible. I mean, there was a lot of it. Way too much of it, in my opinion. So that it is possible. But yeah, that they have been making little changes that if you're looking for it, you definitely will see it. I hadn't heard about that happening, but it could very well have happened because there probably was a little bit too much, or maybe just some things they felt didn't need to be there. Hey there, Aragon. How's the new update? It's a pretty small update. Well, depending on what you were really looking for in it. Free roam hasn't been added back yet. The new improved free roam. They have added four modes. This is one of the new modes here. It's a kind of action race mode. Oh no. They've added, I think they've added another one like this. There's a wave mode in this kind of ultra kind of dimension place where you have to fight a load of robots and stuff. In terms of actual game updates and changes, they've improved the NPCs on the city streets a little bit. They're a little bit more detailed. They have facial animation, stuff like that. On PC mode, there's a few changes to build mode, but nothing major yet. No multiplayer. Console still can't use the build mode. No changes like that. We were trying out the enemy AI earlier. It's pretty solid so far, even though it was easy I was playing on. I outed myself as playing on easy mode, but some games, if it's more fun, lowering the difficulty, why not? But I'm not really sure I need to be playing MindsEye on easy mode. But I am, so it was probably a part of the game when I was playing through the first time that I was getting stuck on, and I just said, screw it. Let's just lower the difficulty, which I think is fair enough. So we're not going to get 336 again, are we? 333, 34, 335. No, damn it. Well, we weren't going to beat the record anyway. Yeah, I was heading to Pereira's mine, and they cut out a certain line from Charlie asking about it. If you had any. It's on sale right now. What's your opinion? Should I give it a try or wait? It depends what Apollo, what part of the game are you most interested in? Is it storyline? Is it free roam? Is it the build tool to create your own missions and levels, races? Is it the shooting, or is it just a bit of everything? For the price now, which is, I think it's like, some places like $10 on physical copy. Yeah, let's try that again. Some places like $10 physical copy, and I know it's more like $30 on PSN and stuff like that. I think it's worth it, but then again, I'm probably one of the people that's playing it the most. So, if you've been unconvinced so far, then you probably need to maybe skim through my stream later. I played some missions I played this here is just like the one-off race modes, but I played some of the single-player missions. You can see how it's performing. Like there is stuff that they intend to. What I would say to you is that even if you get it, play it, and you're a little bit disappointed at the moment with it, they are updating the game every month. They are adding new stuff free every month, and they are planning to add multiplayer, a better free roam. So when you look at it that way, it will get better. Now the question is that good enough for you? Some people would say it should have launched better, which is fair. But then again, there's a lot of games that launch in an average state and are decent, but don't improve upon it or add anything new. So this game is, in fairness, adding stuff new. So I would say look into what other streams. There's a Discord for MindsEye where people are showing the stuff they're creating, and see if that stuff looks good to you. And then but definitely full price I would say no, but for around 10 to 30 I think it's worth it, because it's a pretty cool game in places, but there is flaws like that. You can't drive all the vehicles yet when you're in a free road, when you're driving around the city. There's no in-game map, which is disappointing. But yeah, they have improved stuff like enemy AI. They have improved. You can skip cutscenes if you've already seen them before and you don't want to watch them, or maybe you're not interested. And they are adding lots of new modes, which is cool. So it's I think there's a lot of cool stuff in it, and at that price point, it's hard to go too wrong. And certainly, if you've been keeping up in the game and are still intrigued by some of the bits in it, then that probably means you may enjoy bits of it. But it's hard to say. Some people are off-putted by some of the more flawed areas of the game. But there is if you're on Steam, I believe there is. I'm not sure what console, but I believe there's a demo that you can play now for free, and maybe that's the best way to try it out. But for consoles, I don't know if that's available yet. So you may have to check on the PlayStation Network store if that's the PlayStation Store if that's available to you. But this is PS5. I'll read your comments in a second. Sorry, just trying to get this top score. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it in time. Are we going to make it in time? 3:30. 30. I think we're just going to be a little bit too late. 30:35. 3:30. Oh, we've been. We're back down to third. Damn it. Sorry, the comments here. How's the new update? Hey there, Miss Nikki. I was thinking of picking this up at the Black Friday prices. It's fixed. I bought it on day one. The game should have been in development for 1 or 2 more years. It's fixed. It's fixed in some places, Miss Nikki. I heard they cyberpunked it, so I didn't pick it up. Yeah, they fixed parts of it. Like they've fixed anime AI a bit. It's a lot smoother. It's a lot less janky. They've fixed performance glitches. You're not going to find as many glitches. On launch day, some of the glitches were really jarring, like deforming characters and just really glitchy stuff. A lot of that stuff is gone. Performance-wise, like this here's a pretty busy, complex mission here, and it's running pretty well. The free roam mode that started the launch with the game has been removed because they're actually actively fixing and improving that and making it a lot more, give you a lot more things to do in it. That's the presumption in a way. and they're updating every month, so it's not like they're not intending to try to add and fix things. Multiplayer is supposed to come, so that seems like it could open a lot of possibilities for the game. I like this. Hey there, Raging. I like the settings, and I'm naturally interested in the story, but also in the free mode. It's a shame that there are so many beautiful vehicles that you can't drive. I think the frame rate on PS5 is 30. Yeah, 30. Yeah, the free roam will come back, so that's something that they took out of the game because the version that they had in launch wasn't very good. Oh, wasn't looking at the screen there. I think the graphics are hit and miss. I think sometimes the game looks excellent. Looks really, really good. I think in daytime it looks awesome. Obviously, this is a side mode of the game. I will show you. Return to story here. I will show you what the in-game city looks like. So you can skip cutscenes now, which is a small feature, but it's a pretty welcome feature. So parts like this you can free roam and drive around, but again you can't get into any vehicle you want, which is still something that I think's really annoying. Now they've added, as you see here, characters actually have facial animations and actually move their lips. Now if you look at footage from the first game, NPCs were really low quality and really low detail, but these NPCs are a lot more, a little bit more intelligent, although he's not reacting to me with the gun here. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, he's not really moving his lips. Oh, he's moving his mouth there a little bit. But the driving's really good. That's the one part of the game I think is really strong. You got burned by Saints Row. Yeah, well, Saints Row was a mess. I think this is a lot better than Saints Row, because I think Saints Row, I don't think really Saints Row did anything right. I don't think the driving was good in Saints Row. I don't think the shooting was good in Saints Row. And I don't think it visually Saints Row was that good, whereas this game often looks really, really good. And at the price point, it is much less of a gamble. Because the map is like a slightly futuristic Las Vegas type place. Yeah, Saints Row was not good. So I think that what this game has going for it is the fact that they fully intend to keep updating it every month. Like this is the 6th update, so every month they have 1 or 2 updates. So I think that's pretty cool. So like place like this, like visually, I think it looks pretty damn good here, and I don't know how my stream is handling it or how my stream quality is. Yeah, I think when they get the free roam in, when they get the multiplayer in, when they allow PC or console users to create their own maps and missions and play user-generated maps and missions, then I think it'll start to become something really impressive. But it's just how long all that is going to take to actually become active and become available, because some of the updates have been smaller and bigger than others. Let me read the comments here. Is there some kind of garage in the story where you can change vehicles, or how does it work? Essentially what happens in these missions here are what I would call the free roam missions, where you're kind of free to just travel around. Essentially, you start in a vehicle. This one here, I don't think there's any other vehicles available. Whereas some missions you will start and there may be 3 or 4 vehicles at the start of it. Like say if you're in a if you're at like a there's like a mansion in the game where this rich guy has loads of vehicles and you can just pick whichever one you want. Or if you're at the headquarters for where your character works, there's a couple of vehicles there. Essentially, once you get into the city, there isn't that many vehicles you can access. Now in free roam mode, the one that they removed, you had one vehicle, and if it exploded, you would respawn somewhere, or if you went too far away from it, it would drive to you. But there is rumors and there is hope that they are going to open up all the vehicles, because all these vehicles can be accessed in the build mode, but for some reason they're all locked. They're all locked when you're in the city, because it's not like these are just blank 3D models that have nothing, that have no controls or anything behind them, or no ability to drive. They can be driven. It's just they've for some reason locked us out of being able to access them on single player. But if you're on PC in build mode, you can launch into the game. You can drop a car anywhere you want and just drive around in that, or you could drop in like a plane or something and fly around. But that's only on PC at the moment. So essentially the PC mode, the build mode, allows you to make your own missions, and you can play other people's as well. So it's definitely something that a lot of the players have been requesting. This might sound harsh, but how could a former Rockstar developer think it was good not be able to... Well, that's a fair question, and it's not like they didn't, like, all these cars can be accessed in the build mode, so that means that there is gameplay and code for them to be used. It's just that they've chosen not to let you near them in the game, which is, some people say that, I think some of the people in development of the game have said that the character in this game doesn't need to steal vehicles, but if you're going to drop a player in a big map, and it is a really, really quite a big map, like if I run away from this vehicle now and get lost, it's very hard to find this vehicle, because you see there, if I run away from it, it doesn't show up in the mini map. So if you lose your vehicle, you kind of got to restart it again, unless you can remember where the hell it was that you left it. But we try one of the missions to show you what the... Let's see. What's a good mission to show? Transponder. Penthouse Gamble. Try this one maybe. The game was supposed to be something within another game, and a lot of technical depth limitations from that. Yeah, there's definitely parts of the game where you can see that they put a lot of effort into it, and then there's other parts that you see that they just release too quickly. Um, like the cut scenes are like really well rendered. Um, like these interiors are all really strong and detailed. Driving's really good, but it's just stuff like the no mini map, or sorry, the no map when you're in the city to be able to look at where you are and where you want to go. There's a mini map, but there's no big map. Not being able to access all the vehicles, all that stuff just is a shame. But to look on the good side of it, there is intentions to rectify a lot of that stuff. But time will tell whether that actually does happen or not. You can skip cutscenes as well, which I think is a good thing. But if you,
and drive to the location I sent you. It's the solar farm. Take my Jeep, it's up front.
Jacob Diaz. So the people in this stream, what do you guys think? Will you give the game at $30, or I believe it's around $10-15 on physical disc? Will you give it a try? Let me know in the comments. Gonna finish up the stream in a couple of minutes time, but would like to get your opinion on whether I've convinced you or convinced you to not to buy it or not buy it at this point. I'm gonna mute the dialogue here for the stream. See this part here, I think a lot of this visually looks really, really good. Obviously, a better frame rate, it would look even better. They've added skip to destination as well. At the bottom, you can see. It's just kind of nice if you're really not in the mood to drive the whole way across the map. That's quite a big map. Now we'll skip the destination just to see what this mission is. What the hell? Damn, Jacob's getting messed up here. Face is all bloody. Whoops. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, down here. It's the whole ODT. Where's that guy coming from? Do I get out this way, the way I gotta come in? We should use one more of our weapons. We got a load of them. Oh. Where to now? Oh boy. Down they go. And we're out of here. Whoops. So, that was our... How long have we streamed here? Let's check. We have been streaming for... Okay, I can't see how long we've been streaming for. I've been streaming for a while anyway. So thank you for joining the stream. I hope people are maybe got more informed about whether they should or shouldn't buy MindsEye Update 6. Game is lower price now, so do watch through the stream and watch maybe some other people's streams on YouTube and Twitch and make your own mind up of whether you think it's worth getting right now. But I certainly think it's worth a try. But that's just one person's opinion. Anyway, thank you for joining the stream, and I will hopefully see you in another stream very soon. Thanks for watching. See you there, guys and gals.